It's WrestleMania weekend. Nobody believes me. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is the weekend that we never thought was going to be here. A month ago, we were talking about what we would have to do to social quarantine and self-isolate and all that type of stuff. And WWE was completely unwavering on canceling WrestleMania 36. Well, WrestleMania 36 weekend is here and they're going ahead with it. I know on social media, it seems like a lot of people are talking about boycotting WWE, trying to get back at them for doing this with no fans in the arena. But honestly, I'm going to watch because it's 2 nights, it's going to be historic, and I mean, we're consuming media anyway, so why not just be a part of history? So today, what I'm going to do is run through the card. So what I did was I took the card as found on USA Today, which was published on March 31st, which is like 4 days ago now, 3 days ago. I'm going to run through the card. I realize that it's probably going to change, and actually one of the matches on the card is completely not happening because SmackDown happened last night, and they actually announced the change. So I'll run through the card and talk about what I'm excited about and also my predictions for the matches. Hit the thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when new videos are posted. I will be posting my WrestleMania spread in terms of all the things that we're preparing to eat and all the snacks for WrestleMania, which is always a big deal in our house. Check back in a couple days for that. Comment down below, join the conversation. Let me know your predictions for the matches. If you disagree, if you think I'm completely off the wall, let me know about it. Here is it says full list of announced matches for WrestleMania 36. First one, Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Every card, they have their comedy relief routine, and this I think is going to be what it is. I'm not a terribly huge fan of Otis. I really don't like Otis at all. I like Dolph Ziggler enough. Mandy Rose seems to be on the graphic for this match. I got nothing great to say about this match, honestly. Hopefully Sonya Deville is involved in some way. I know they were on Instagram last night kind of talking, tagging each other and stuff. And Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose are really close friends, so we'll see how that goes. Elias versus King Corbin. That's one where, again, I don't care. It's probably going to be a comic relief. Elias has kind of been relegated to that type of treatment by WWE, which is fine, but King Corbin, I don't need King Corbin. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. I think this one's going to be interesting. I'm not a terribly huge fan of Aleister Black at all. It sounds like I hate on everybody in WWE. Aleister Black, I think, is highly overrated. I don't see the appeal. He's not a modern version Undertaker. He's just a jobber. Who do I think is going to... Actually, did I even give predictions on those matches? I think Dolph Ziggler in the first match, King Corbin in the second match, and then for this match, Bobby Lashley versus Aleister Black. I'm going to go with Lashley. They might try to give the win to Aleister Black, but I don't know. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. I think this is going to be the technical match of the night. These are 2 guys who we know can work, so they're going to put together a good match. It's probably going to be really entertaining. I'm going to say Seth Rollins over in this one. It just seems, I know they like to give feel-good moments for WrestleMania, so it's plausible they can give it to Kevin Owens. I guess I'm on the fence about it, but I think I'm going to give the slight edge to Seth Rollins in this one. John Cena versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt. I think it'll be interesting. This one will be outside of the box, clearly, because that's what they've been doing with The Fiend. I don't see John Cena winning this one. I don't know. They've been building The Fiend up a little bit too much, so I'm going to give it to The Fiend. The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. On paper, this reeks of early 90s WCW gimmick match. What is a Boneyard match? Does anybody know have they even said anything about that? AJ Styles is one of the best workers in the business. Undertaker is 10 years past the latest part of his prime at best. Undertaker's going to go over, clearly, but I don't know what to make of this match. Who knows what it's even going to be. Edge versus Randy Orton in a last standing match. They wouldn't have gone through this whole thing. They're giving Edge a WWE Network special that airs this weekend. Edge is going to win. It's probably going to be entertaining. And Randy Orton's probably going to get ruthless. I'm going to give it to Edge, even though I really dislike Edge. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. This is another one I think is going to be a great match. Intercontinental Championship is on the line for this one. I really think in this case here, they're going to figure out a way to get Sami Zayn to pull out the win. So I don't see Daniel Bryan coming out with the title for this match, but stranger things have happened. I see more of the title switches happening in the world title, and we'll get to that in a minute. Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza for the Raw Tag Team Championship. I see the Street Profits retaining the belts for this. I think it's going to be really interesting. I think what the Street Profits are doing is amazing. It's kind of more of your comedy type act, but a little bit interesting in that regard. They're great workers. They're highly entertaining. So I think they're going to keep it with them. That's what I hope they do. Bayley versus Lacey Evans versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks versus Tamina in a fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks is going to win this match. There's no way you're going to get Lacey Evans to win. No way you're going to get Naomi to win. No way you're going to get Tamina to win. It's either Bayley, who is now the champion, or Sasha Banks. I really, given everything that's happened over the last year, it's got to be Sasha Banks. The Miz and John Morrison versus the New Day versus the Usos in a triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Now, I think I heard a rumor that this one might not be happening. Let's assume it does happen. I think Miz and Morrison are going to win this. I don't think at this stage in time either the Usos or the New Day need the belts. I think this will be an interesting match if it happens. It'll be a ladder match. I'm gonna give it to Miz and Morrison. Now they're still advertising Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the Women's Tag Team Championship. I thought I read somewhere that Kairi Sane can't compete. I don't know. So assuming that this does happen, I think it's going to go to Alexa and Nikki Cross. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship. Right now, Becky's a champ. I think they're going to give it to Baszler in this case, and I think what they may do is try to bring even more sympathy to Becky Lynch. I think it just seems like she's been booked as the babyface in this, even though she's trying to be more of a badass than Baszler. I think it's probably going to be the main event on the first night. That's the only prediction I'm confident about with this match. So I think Baszler going over, and we'll see. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair for the NXT Championship. I kind of feel like they might put this on Charlotte. I really don't know where to go with this one. I don't see the point in putting Charlotte over, but also I don't see the point in Rhea Ripley winning. I think this might come down to they like to send people home for WrestleMania moments, but they're not sending anybody home right now. So we're already home. Who knows what to make of that one. Next match advertises Goldberg versus TBD for the Universal Championship. They still have Roman Reigns in the graphic for this. This is USA Today. Last night on SmackDown, they announced they put Braun Strowman in the match. Something about Triple H saying it was creative or something. I don't know the whole drama. I don't see Goldberg coming out of WrestleMania. God, don't let him come out of WrestleMania with this belt. If it goes on Braun Strowman, if at the last minute they switch it and it's Matt Riddle, that would be perfect. That's what I want to see happen. Please, no more Goldberg. Please, no more. Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Lesnar's a champion. I don't see the appeal to Drew McIntyre. I never did. He doesn't have an organic feeling at all. I don't think he's good in the ring at all. Brock Lesnar is probably my favorite thing to happen in wrestling in the last 10 years. They better keep it on Brock Lesnar. I really hope they do. I don't want to see McIntosh win the belt, but I do think it would be hilarious to have this be the ending WrestleMania moment with McIntyre in the empty arena with no fans cheering him, because I think that's honestly like more symbolic than anything right now. And there you have it. That is my predictions for WrestleMania, my opinions on what I think is going to go down. What I'll do is throughout the evening, I'll take some video of my reactions to some of these matches. I really don't know what to make of some of these things, and I think they might surprise us with the presentation just because they have the ability to kind of not just do things in a square circle. We'll see what happens. Join back in a couple days. I'll have that video with the spread for WrestleMania as well as these reactions, and we will talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.